Here's a 1,000-word news analysis from the perspective of June 2025. Princess Catherine heartbroken as Pope Leo XIV maintains traditional male-only priesthood doctrine. The ongoing tension between the Princess of Wales and the Vatican escalated today, as Pope Leo XIV issued a strongly worded apostolic letter reaffirming the Catholic Church's position on male-only priesthood, directly challenging Catherine's recent advocacy for women's ordination across Christian denominations. The public clash. Speaking at a women's leadership conference in London last week, Princess Catherine had made an impassioned plea for religious institutions to break the stained glass ceiling. Citing her position as future Queen Consort and the role of the British monarch as Supreme Governor of the Church of England. Her speech, which drew widespread attention, specifically highlighted the success of women priests in the Anglican Communion. Pope Leo XIV's response came in the form of Sacerdotium Aeternum, Eternal Priesthood, a document that not only reaffirms the Catholic Church's traditional position, but also criticizes what it terms secular pressures to alter divine institutions. While not mentioning Catherine by name, the timing and content left little doubt about its target. Personal impact. Sources close to the princess reveal she was deeply affected by the Vatican's rigid stance. A senior royal aide, speaking on condition of anonymity, described Catherine as heartbroken but undeterred in her mission to promote gender equality in religious institutions. The princess believes this is about human dignity and equal spiritual calling, the aide explained. She sees this as a fundamental issue of our time, not just a theological debate. Historical context. The clash highlights the complex relationship between the British royal family and religious authority. Since Henry VIII's break with Rome in the 16th century, the British monarchy has headed the Church of England, which began ordaining women as priests in 1994 and as bishops in 2015. Dr. Elizabeth Hartford, professor of religious studies at Oxford University, explains, Catherine's position is particularly interesting because she represents both modern feminism and traditional monarchy. She's navigating between these roles while preparing to become the consort of a future Supreme Governor of the Church of England. Global reaction. The disagreement has sparked worldwide debate. Progressive Catholic groups have rallied behind Catherine's position, while traditionalist organizations have praised the Pope's firm stance. The hashtag Catherine versus Vatican has trended globally, with younger social media users predominantly supporting the princess's position. A recent YouGov poll shows generational divisions. 72% of respondents under 35 support Catherine's stance. 45% of those 35 to 55 agree with her position. 31% of those over 55 back her views. Theological debate. The controversy has reignited scholarly discussion about women's roles in religious leadership. Theologian Dr. Maria Rodriguez notes, this debate goes beyond just Catholic tradition. It touches on fundamental questions about religious authority, scriptural interpretation, and how ancient institutions adapt to modern understanding of gender equality. Political implications. The public disagreement has created diplomatic challenges. British government sources indicate concern about potential strain on UK-Vatican relations, particularly as both institutions collaborate on humanitarian initiatives and climate change action. Support and criticism. Catherine has received support from unexpected quarters. Several prominent Catholic women's organizations have praised her courage, while some conservative Anglican groups have criticized her for overstepping traditional royal boundaries. Archbishop Sarah Williams of York, the Church of England's second highest-ranking official, defended Catherine. The princess speaks from both conviction and experience. The success of women's ministry in the Anglican Communion demonstrates that gender should not be a barrier to religious leadership. Looking forward, despite the Vatican's firm stance, Catherine appears committed to her position. Her upcoming schedule includes several events focused on women's leadership in various fields, suggesting she won't back down from her advocacy. Royal watchers note this represents a significant evolution in Catherine's public role. We're seeing a more confident, more outspoken princess, says royal correspondent James Harrison. This is someone preparing for her future role as queen consort with a clear vision for modernizing institutions. Impact on future relations. The disagreement may have long-term implications for interfaith dialogue. While both sides maintain respectful tones, The fundamental disagreement highlights continuing challenges in reconciling traditional religious authority with modern social values. Personal faith journey. Friends of the princess suggest this issue reflects her personal faith journey and her experiences as a mother of a daughter who could one day be supreme governor of the Church of England. Catherine sees this as part of her legacy. One friend noted, "She wants Charlotte to inherit a world where her gender doesn't limit her spiritual leadership potential." Broader implications. The clash represents more than just a disagreement about church policy. It symbolizes the broader struggle between traditional religious authority and modern social values, particularly regarding gender equality. As both the princess and the Pope maintain their positions, the debate continues to evolve. What's clear is that Catherine's advocacy has brought renewed attention to women's roles in religious leadership, ensuring the discussion will continue well into the future. Note: this article is written from the perspective of 2025, incorporating hypothetical future events and a fictional Pope Leo XIV.